So that's the end of Dark Angels turn 3. All that really happened is move the Terminators up. These guys didn't move. Luther that moved that way. Shooting phase. Fired a plasma cannon over there. Hit, but you took the wounds on. Oh no, that was with the Dark Lance. Took the wound, he took it on the Shadow Field. He was fine. Plasma gun fired, took it on the Shadow Field, he was fine. Plasma cannon scattered off 1.5 miles. The Predator opened fire with everything, blowing the Razor Wing out of the sky. That's the end of Dark Eldar turn 3.
And she won't even appear on the video.
Oh no, I'll get her out because she's a cool model. What happened? Lilith and some witches came in from reserve. Shooting wise, Splinter Cannon from that killed one of the guys from the Melter team, and then this guy's just literally destroyed them. So the Melter team is dead, along with the other tactical squad that died earlier. So that's the end of Dark Angels turn 4. With the controlled Dark Lance and some other stuff, finally killed the Bastion. The tank, Predator, I'm forgetting all the names tonight, opened fired on the Archon, doing a wound on each of the Slith. In combat, nothing happened.
No.
Just trading blows. So, yeah, the 50 point objectives there. The actual thing that did the most damage was the thing collapsing and then exploding. So it killed 7 of the guys on the inside. Wounded some of the Terminators, but made the saves, and it killed 2 of the witches.
Did a leadership check on them, did I?
Oh yeah, no pinning check, yeah, because nah, fine. So it's all good. So it's turn 4. We've worked out I've killed 7 units, but I need a lot more points if I want that Contemptor. So see you at the top of Dark Eldar turn 4. And sorry if the prior videos ended early. So that is Dark Eldar turn 4. What happened is a unit of witches came in, and they got into the combat, so they didn't really do any shooting. These guys with a blaster and a blast pistol killed 3.
Oh, and the Splinter Cannon.
And the Splinter Cannon killed 3 of the Terminators, and they were all the Storm Shield ones. Disintegrator Cannon fired, but I managed to make the cover saves on the Lightning Claws. Those guys weren't doing nothing, doing nothing. In the assault, now both me and Luge agree that my command squads
is just invincible.
It's literally nigh unkillable. I've got 3 guys in there with 1 wound each. One of them being the champion, 2 being normal guys. And I've got 1 wound on Luther. They've been charged by Lilith with her unit of witches. They've been charged by Rax, another unit of witches. In the other games, they've got charged by the Archon.
Everyone's had a go.
Everyone's had a go at them. And the maximum you're killing is 1 and wounding a couple of them. So they are hard as nails.
Just absolutely hard as nails.
Got 1 turn to try and get as many control points as I can, and hopefully I can get 50 points. So I will see you at the end of Dark Angels turn 5. So that's the end of Dark Angels turn 5. Not a lot happened. The tank literally hasn't moved all game, has it?
No.
Open fire with everything because it was in range and wrecked the Ravager, so that's dead. These guys didn't move, so they can try and hold one of the 10 points, because I'm hoping one of those is around there. Or 10 point or 50 point, wherever it is. Terminators charged in, killed those, so they're dead. Combat went relatively different. I lost 1 man in comparison to losing 2 witches. The smaller unit of witches ran away and ran off the board. I don't know if I get points for those. Someone will have to leave me a comment on that one. I don't know if I get points for them running off the board. Every one of my guys is on a wound. Luther is on 2 wounds. There's still a unit of witches there. With the Archon in his squad. Which literally, actually, haven't done anything, have they?
No.
Just been wandering around.
Well, they can't, man.
And I don't think they're going to be able to now. So that's the end of what I can do. So let's see what a Dark Elder can pull out in turn 5. And that's the end of the Dark Eldar campaign. So in the turn, that squad moved. That was immobilised last turn, I forgot to say. So that fired its splinter cannons at the Terminators, did nothing. They fired their shard carbines, killed one. He's alright though. In combat, Witches managed to kill another guy. I then managed to kill 4 in return because I finally actually had a good frickin' swing. Killed a couple of those, but they didn't break, so I didn't get to chase them down, so I didn't get a point for them. But that is the end of the Dark Eldar campaign. So where was all the 50 points?
50 points. For
Yeah, 50 points. There was the other 10 point over there. Where was the other one? So I've got 10 points from holding this one, 50 points, so that gives me 60 points, and I've killed 9 units. Which means I've got 105 points, which means I'm going to be able to field the Condemnor. That's freaking amazing. Woo, Condemnor! Actually, if I have the other 5 points from this witch squad that ran off, I can get a heavy flamer on my Condemnor. Woo, heavy flamer! But so yeah, if a squad runs off the board, they count as I've destroyed them. Can someone leave me a comment so I know? So Luke, what have you thought of the Dark Eldar versus this?
Dark Eldar are too fragile, mate. They are too fragile.
What would you say?
Unbelievable.
What would you say has been your unit of the campaign?
Unit of the campaign, I would put down to. God, that's tricky.
I'd say the blooming Ravager.
Yeah, the Ravager.
Ravager's probably killed the most.
The Razorwing. Razorwing was pretty up there.
Yeah, no, the Razorwing's really done its job as well.